What's up, everybody, and welcome back to A Beer a Day with TK. It is a beautiful fall evening here in Findlay, Ohio, and Anders and I are in the beer shed, getting ready to check out a new beer. What's going on, my man?
I don't know, but you keep rubbing on my leg.
Listen, dude, this guy's had a few beers in him, and now he's getting all chippy over here. We might have to see the first WCW SmackDown during a beer video.
I have this much,
There, look,
and you have this much.
I'm this much bigger than you, though.
I got drawers in between here.
You have less room. You don't need less room.
I know I have less room.
You need less room.
That's my whole point. I have less room over here.
All right, let's do this. I'm redoing this now. He's ruined the video.
I have not ruined the video. Let's get into this beer.
All right. So this one is Blue Milk. This is a smoothie sour beer from Magnify Brewing from Fairfield, New Jersey, which is from the northern bit of New Jersey up near New York. Now, this beer came to us from my homie Pete. So, Pete, thank you so much for this, my brother. I really appreciate it. I am a big Star Wars fan, so I'm kind of happy to try any kind of Star Wars-inspired beer.
Are you still a Star Wars fan?
Well, yes, but to me, there's only like 2.5 Star Wars movies, right? The rest of them are hot trash. You have...
But isn't this a reference to some of the...
It is, one of the new ones.
New stuff.
Yeah, there's a scene where Luke is milking some kind of bantha or whatever and drinking the milk, I guess, and that's... I guess what this is supposed to be. So the blue milk is a reference to bantha milk, and I think there's a scene in one of the new ones. I've seen most of the new.
The Mandalorian or The Last Jedi or something.
I think it was The Last Jedi, and it was hot garbage, dude. I'm not a fan of the new films. I'm going to leave it at there. It's not a Star Wars ranting film. So what we'll do is
the beer.
Yeah. It's 5%, and again, this is a smoothie type beer, smoothie sour ale with blue raspberry, coconut cream, and vanilla ice cream. Sounds interesting. Do you like coconut?
Yes.
I don't. It's what it's one of the fruits that I'm not a huge fan of. And I will say, there's not even that I don't like the coconut taste. It's usually a texture thing for me
And I like coconut ice cream.
Dude, I don't know if I've ever had that. Vanilla. This is vanilla ice cream, so it should be cool. It says roll the can. Contains lactose, so I'll roll the can. Roll it off the table and ruin the video further.
Although that would be funny if you rolled it off the table and it exploded everywhere. That would make a...
Yeah, the dog come in, bites it, takes off, and it'll be disastrous.
Interesting video.
There's not a whole heck of a lot more out there. I mean, Untappd got a 3.91. Beer Advocate, nothing.
What color?
It's got to be blue.
You know it's going to be blue.
If it's blue milk, if it's not blue, I'm throwing this can out the window, right? It's got to be.
Some sort of bluish, creamy color.
I'm saying straight blue. It has to be.
It's got to be.
Well, you wouldn't call it this, right? Unless it's... Yep. Looks like antifreeze on my hand. Let's try this one.
Or alien.
Oh, schnikes. Look at that, bro.
That is...
That's crazy looking.
Blue Kool-Aid.
Yeah, but I mean, it's got like a underlying whiteness to it, too. It's like blue, but it's like bluish white. That's interesting, man.
You know, in appearance, I did kind of expect it to pour, like, thicker.
Brew HQ chart, can just take the day off. This is not on the Brew HQ chart because no beer has been brewed in this color up until the last probably 5 or 10 years. It's like I don't even know what color blue that is, man.
Pastel?
Yeah, it's like a pastel blue kind of color. So I need my daughter as was an art student. To me, there's just like 8 colors. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's blue, but it has like a whiteness to it too.
It does.
It's definitely
like a white.
It's a weird ass
filmy
color.
to it.
Yeah. If you look down into it, I don't know if it's maybe the lactose or maybe the ice cream, but it looks like there's stuff broken up in it. Look at it real closely.
Right. It almost looks like a milkshake or a float kind of.
Yeah.
When you make an ice cream float.
Oh, that's interesting.
That like as you spin it around the glass, that resin on the glass or whatever you want to call it. Yeah. It's almost like what you would get after it's not with a root beer float or something like that.
Yeah, it's not like traditional lacing on a beer.
No.
And you look at its little fine particles, like ice cream, like you said. That's exactly what it is. Huh. Let's give it a sniff.
I can smell it from here already.
Play the game. Give it a sniff.
I just from this distance, I'm getting some like ice creamy kind of.
Yeah, it smells like raspberry ice cream. If you were to ask me, I know it's supposed to be vanilla. You pick up vanilla too.
Oh,
raspberry and vanilla.
You know what this smells like to me?
What?
Almost that cheap ass suntan lotion from the '80s. The cocoa butter kind of.
Oh, the coconut coming through.
Yeah.
Blue raspberry, coconut cream, and vanilla. I think you kind of pick up all three. Oddly.
Yes.
You do pick up all three on the nose, which is strange.
Yeah, definitely well, what is a blue raspberry?
Is it just a raspberry? I don't know. I think I had this a little argument with my wife the other night about raspberries, and I was like, they're just raspberries, bro. Like, you know.
You do get kind of the raspberry and the coconut and the ice
vanilla,
cream, and you get some of that like ice cream sugar smell almost.
The dominant smell, I think, though, it was kind of strange. Initially, I think I picked up the blueberry, the raspberry rather. But now that you've said it, I can't get coconut out of my damn head. It's like all I smell now when I go back is the coconut.
Really?
Probably because I don't really care for coconut.
I mean, I got a lot of that I guess it's confectioner sugar, I guess would be.
I got some of it on my hand that's just goddamn
sticky.
Yeah, man, it's got to be quite sweet. I know it's had lactose too, but it's very sweet, very sticky. Let's give it a drink. It's enough of this. We could order these in the Mos Eisley Cantina.
I'll be there in 2 weeks.
Heathrow Airport. Right,
I will be there soon.
Very smooth.
It's very watery.
Medium body. It's not
for what you expect it to be and how it's leaving.
Were you supposed to freeze this or something? Maybe?
Residue around the glass. It's.
I'm trying to see if it says like freeze it or something.
Watery. No, it just said roll it.
Because you know some of those you like freeze them, like slushies. Yeah, it's lighter than I thought it would be.
I did just get some chunks.
Now,
I don't know what those chunks were, but I did just feel some chunks. Like
if you gave me this and tell me what it was, I wouldn't think that it's a beer.
No, absolutely not.
I would think this is some kind of weird cocktail with blue curacao and milk and God knows what in it. It's weird. Look at the sludge that's left on the glass, man.
Yeah, some of that sludge just went in my mouth.
It's probably had worse things.
Definitely had worse things.
Flavors. It's kind of strange because I think on the nose you picked up all three. When I drink it, I don't know that I do.
I get the blue raspberry, and the. You can kind of get the vanilla-ish from the ice cream. But I'm not getting much coconut.
Yeah, that's the strange.
I mean,
thing.
kind of if
you try, but that's the strange thing because I think you definitely pick up the coconut on the nose, but when you drink it, it kind of. I don't know if it's just overwhelmed by the maybe the lactose, the blue raspberry, and the vanilla, but you don't taste it as much. And this is sound really messed up for me. That's a win because I'm not a huge coconut dude, so I kind of like the flavors, the vanilla and the blue raspberry plus the sweetness like the lactose thing. I don't think it's as sweet as I thought it was going to be either.
I mean, as we're talking, I kind of almost taste the coconut that they use for confections, like the sugary. What's that coconut called? Shredded coconut.
This says coconut cream. Isn't that the crap you put in like a pina colada, right?
Yes.
That, like
yes.
Coco. What's it called? Coco Lopez or Coco Loco or I think it's Coco Lopez. It's like a small can of this coconut cream, and you put it in like margaritas.
Yeah, almost, that makes sense. Cause it's almost like a coconut cream pie kind of coconut flavor, but it's very, very subtle.
Yeah. The other thing is, this is supposed to be a sour. I think they're using that term a bit liberally.
I think they're using that term because they don't know what else to call this. There's nothing.
Well, because Mad Dog will sue you if you use their color.
There's nothing sour or tart or remotely anything in that range at all.
You might get a minute tartness from the berries, but it's not. It's mostly sweet. There's nothing sour about this. I rant about that all the time. The sour tart thing. I don't even think this touches tart or sour.
No, not at all.
It's neither of those. That being said, I don't dislike it. It's just not particularly what it says it is in that regard.
So when we were looking on Beer Advocate, there wasn't anything as far as ratings, but a couple of people had commented, and one of the people in the comments had said, "This is a gimmick. This beer is a gimmick."
Of course,
and that's exactly what this is.
Of course, it is. Look, man, I don't know when this come out. Probably maybe around May the 4th or some crap, right? Or
not that it's bad.
No,
but that's exactly what it is. It's a gimmick.
Sure, it is, and I'm happy to try it. Would you drink it again?
I don't dislike it.
I don't either, but I don't know that I'd ever seek it out.
I don't know that I would seek it out, but I would not have a problem having another one.
I agree with that.
So, I guess I give it a thumbs up. because it's more than an eh.
Yeah, I agree with that. It's not bad. It tastes good.
Yeah.
I just don't know that it's a beer like what you
I don't know
traditionally
that it's a
think
beer.
of as a beer. I don't know that's what we traditionally think of as a sour because I do quite enjoy sours. Now, if you told me this was blue ice cream, whatever, I would dig it. I'd say it tastes what it's supposed to be. It's the sour bit that throws me off. There's nothing remotely sour about this.
Right. And there's nothing remotely beer about this.
No. That being said, decent. So you go thumbs up?
I would give it a thumbs up. I mean, I would drink another one.
I would too. But it's a odd thumbs up.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like I feel kind of dirty.
Almost a begrudging thumbs
Yeah,
up.
well, yeah, like, well, I mean, again, I get, look, you're playing on the Star Wars things, blue milk, yeah, it kind of looks like it, and does definitely have a milky look to it. It's not just blue.
Right.
And they've delivered there. It's just, I don't know if it's something that I want to drink regularly. As a one-off to try, thrilled to be able to try it, especially as a Star Wars fan. Definitely keep the can up with all my other themed cans. And it's not bad. It's decent tasting beverage. It's just, to me, this tastes more akin to like some of those, like the sweet kind of alco pop kind of things, but better made. It's not crappy.
Yes. It is well made. It's
sweet.
very well made.
Yeah, it's a very good beer, but the flavor profile and things are kind of more in that wheelhouse, and I think that's what throws me off a little bit. But ratings-wise, does really good. Again, 3.91 on Untappd, so people are digging it. I'll give it a thumbs up as well. Again, I don't know how I feel about it, but it's good. My criteria is would I have another one? Yeah, for sure. I would drink another. I don't know. Wouldn't want a 6-pack of them, but I would drink another one. So 2 thumbs up for Blue Milk. If you like the video, give us a thumbs up. Hit that like button. If you want to see more videos like this, please hit subscribe. And as always, you got any comments or questions? Jump in down below. Have you had Blue Milk or any other Star Wars inspired beers? If so, let us know about them. This is the second Star Wars beer we did. We did Max Rebo one not that long ago either.
Yes.
So 2 of them. So pretty cool. Hey, Pete, thanks for the beer, my brother. Till next time.
Cheers.